My name is Pat Miller. I'm an area training officer for Thames Valley Police. I've worked for them for 6 years. I started out as an IT trainer. I attended Springboard in 2007. I'd been with Thames Valley Police for 18 months. And I knew that I really enjoyed training, and I felt I needed to broaden my horizons a bit, and it just looked like such an interesting course. And I went to the first workshop and came away breathless. I just thought it was fantastic. It embodies a lot of what I already believe. I was already doing some of the things that Springboard recommended. I was already thinking about how I could improve my profile. I was already looking at what else I could train besides IT, how I could step out of the box and become more. And it reinforced all of those ideas for me. And I got to thinking about my values and what's associated with those. And that's something I hadn't really thought about before. And I realized why I liked teaching and training, because I like to grow people. And that's what was so appealing about Springboard, that it gave me the chance to help other people grow. I did a lot of networking. I got myself a mentor. I spoke to everybody that would listen and said, I want to teach Springboard. And eventually, I think I probably wore them down to a nub and got myself on the licensing program. I did have some help from my mentor with that. As part of my certificate in management, one of the things I looked at was the value that Springboard gives to Thames Valley Police. And I just gotten licensed as a Springboard trainer, and I thought, I really want this program to be successful. And I think it's so important. It's got so much to offer the women who attend it. And it's got a lot to offer TVP as well. So I did a survey, and I sent it electronically to 395 participants, and I had 209 responses. Very good response rate. And the sort of results that I got back were that 83% of the people who responded to the survey had increased confidence, 84% increased motivation, 58% of those women went for promotion, and over half of them got it. So just tremendous results. And I asked for feedback. I did a comment box on the bottom of the form, and I asked people for any comments they had or anything that wasn't covered in the survey that they wanted to say about Springboard, and the results were just fantastic. One of the best things to make you feel valued by the organization, and I think that's one of the important points that employers sometimes forget, is that it means a lot to that employee that the organization has invested in them, and they're willing then to give that back. I felt inspired, confidence, and I believed in myself. I think everyone should try it. I loved it. A great networking opportunity. Springboard opened my eyes to my potential. It empowers women to think big and aim high. And it's an excellent life coaching course. So for me, the benefits to the organization are really obvious. You're creating a workforce that wants to produce things for you, and that also wants to succeed, that wants to get promoted, that wants to work hard. And for me, it just gives me that opportunity to watch people grow. Thames Valley have run successfully 16 Springboard courses. We've got 2 more, one that's running in September, this coming September, and then I'm co-training one in January. Because I've only been licensed 2 years, I've only co-trained 2 courses so far, but I just really enjoy it. It's like watering plants and watching them grow, because women come to the first workshop and they're sort of like this, and they're very nervous, and they come in, and then you watch them, and by workshop 2, their body language is so different, and by workshop 3, their clothing is different, and by workshop 4, you just see these confident women emerging that weren't there before. It's just absolutely brilliant as a trainer. I would truthfully teach it free if I had the chance, because I just think it has the potential to help women grow and change their lives. My future, I think, is going to be really interesting. I'd really like to carry on teaching Springboard. I'd also like to teach a bit more leadership and development in general than I do now for Thames Valley Police. I'm working very hard on creating a course, a Springboard course specifically for victims of domestic violence, because I think the link there for Thames Valley is quite important. And I got to thinking outside the box a bit, and I thought I could go and wash dishes, or I can go and make cups of tea, or I can go and teach cookery. But all of a sudden the penny dropped, I could go and teach Springboard. And what better tool to give these women to successfully step away from that abusive relationship than the empowerment that Springboard gives you, the ability to believe in yourself and to have that confidence and motivation to step away from the things that aren't good for you. So I've got a project before TVP at the moment that they've agreed to, a one-off pilot, to teach Springboard to victims of domestic violence. I'm hoping that it will go forward in the autumn and that we will have some results by the spring, and that I believe in my heart that it has the potential to make a huge difference both to the women and to the force. So we'll see.